hello. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna bring my mic a little bit closer. Sorry, I'm just gonna start right away. There's probably gonna be ads, but at this point, I'm just like, I don't care. Hello. Congrats to Taylor's for getting first. You get a brownie point. That's what you get. Yeah. So, I really did want to stream yesterday. I really was. But for some reason, yay, brownie, yeah. But yeah, yesterday, for some reason, I was not able to connect to Twitch at all. It was giving me like error messages, like it couldn't connect to like this specific server, and I was like, what the fuck? But I think I was also like too tired to like keep trying. So I tried again now, and it was still giving me like error messages. And what I ended up having to do in the end was I had to reset like my whole stream key. I had to reset my stream key, and then it finally worked. Thank fuck. Yay, Brady, yeah. And hello, Zan. Welcome. How are you doing? Yeah, yesterday I was ready to stream. I was legit ready to stream. I had like everything set up. I had like Zenless in the background. I was like, yeah, let's go, let's do it, let's get this started. But then it's like, oh, error. I was upset as shit, but thankfully everything worked out. Toilet stream. One day I will toilet stream. That is definitely somewhere down the pipeline. Pardon the pun. I mean, I think anyone would enjoy like a legit toilet stream. That would be fun. Just me on the toilet, just talking. She's cooking. Oh heck yeah. Like, yeah, hello. Finally, I am actually streaming. Man, I was so ready. I was so ready yesterday. But it didn't happen. I was upset. I was like, fuck. Man. Legit, like, put a damper on some plans. Pain Pecco. Legit pain. Pain Pecco. Recently has been Pain Pecco. Akutang. Minato Aqua is graduating. Oh, man. That's pain. That's true Pain Pecco. Ah. I can't believe it, but I have a feeling that it might have... I think this is something that a lot of people have been agreeing on, is that I have a feeling it hurts, yeah, it does. But yeah, I have a feeling, and I think this is a sentiment that everyone is talking about. I don't think she wants to keep doing all the big events that Hololive is doing. And it's not like she doesn't want to do those big events, but it's like Hololive is moving into like bigger things now, you know, and they're doing like a lot of like huge events, and I think that's not something Aqua wants to do all the time. Sometimes it's fine, but it's a different direction from like her just, you know, streaming games and you know being like a home sweet home kind of like thing. And that's understandable. It's just, you know, just nowadays it's just creative differences. And it happens even in like anywhere you go. Just creative differences, and he wants to do much more like probably like homey kind of stuff. Just, you know, be a little streamer, you know, playing games, singing songs and all that stuff. And it's understandable. And I think yeah, you can't stop someone when, you know, creative differences happen. I mean, her just been going for what, 3.5 years? Probably a lot longer. I don't know. Like, when did she debut? It is a shock. It is a shock, unfortunately. Oh, when did she? 2000. Okay, 2018. 2018. So she has been going for a lot longer. (2018). Yeah, 6 years. She has been around for 6 years now. She's been in Hololive for 6 years, so she has, yeah, definitely one of the older ones. And apparently she debuted in August. So literally actually 6 years. Yeah, I think maybe doing so many big events is probably getting way too much for her. Once in a while was fine, like, you know, the big, like any big yearly concerts and, you know, the occasional like birthday lives and stuff like that. But nowadays, I think everyone has noticed how there's been a lot more big events with Hololive since then. A lot of like con appearances, a lot of like even like regular appearances like everywhere, all the collabs, all the sponsorships. And probably for someone like her who is even more of an introvert than even like Pecora, it is understandable that eventually it's gonna get too much for someone like her who is probably fine doing it on occasion but not all the time. You know, it can get too much. It is a job. Being a VTuber and being in Hololive is a job. And from what I know, she did move to Tokyo at some point just to do like all those in-person stuff. But it seems like she likely might just move back to her hometown where it's like less hectic. It is sad. But I guess in the end, like she's given like 6 years of her life in Hololive. I saw that Marin and also Pecora did streams just talking about it, and it was sad, man. But I can't imagine like giving 6 years of. She already gave 6 years of her life there. I think it's, you know, I think it's fine. I think it's probably, yeah, that is a probably good point for someone to just, you know, finally like let go. For a long time, be the same character too. Probably wouldn't mind a shake up. Yeah. That probably a good time. She probably feels like it is a good time for her to go, and you know, just she might return as like an indie VTuber, but you know, in a much smaller scale that is much more her speed compared to like how big Hololive is now. But my chat is not like updating. Holy shit. And like refresh this. But yeah, 6 years of being the same character, which is, in hindsight, it is kind of funny when in the indie scene, at least every 2 years someone is like rebranding and stuff. Not that that's wrong or anything, but I personally can't see myself rebranding. But that's just me. I can't see myself rebranding. I'm very much loyal to myself. But that's just because I've also had that feeling of like, I have that experience of like sticking to one persona for a long time. So once I like stick to one, that's it. That's pretty much it. I don't think I feel like rebranding unless suddenly for some god fucking reason I'm in like a corpo scene or whatever. Not that I'd ever be, if I'm being honest. I don't know if I'll ever be in that kind of like scene. That would be like the biggest fucking luck ever. You're also self-made. Aqua had to sort of take up that character. So I'm like, yeah, I think it depends. God damn it, what is up with my chat? It's not like showing anything. Hold on, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Holy shit, I reset everything and now everything is like all kinds of like fucked up. But yeah, it's yeah. I'm indie. I can't imagine like, you know, like being a character for 6 years. But actually, no, I can't. I believe you'll get partner sponsorship at least. I mean, that is the dream, you know. That is everyone's dream. Please, chat, please appear. Please. Why is it... Oh my god. I reset my stream key and now everything is just like... Boom. Holy shit. Will change if I... Oh man. I don't know what's up with like... Okay, sorry. I keep switching between seats. I don't know what's up with like Twitch. It's being weird. My chat is not popping up on screen at all. I feel like there are some other people who are also like experiencing problems. Yeah, it's not popping up at all. Like, why? Yeah, please chat. Please. Yeah, for some reason, yeah, it's not popping up on my screen. Like on stream. And I don't want to restart stream. Like, hell no. Ah, oh, man. Use the Twitch chat direct or through something else. It's Streamlabs. It's Streamlabs. So not direct. It's stream. I'm using the Streamlabs widget. It was working earlier, but then it stopped working completely after I refreshed, and it's like, what the fuck? Refresh the cache of current page? Is that what I have to do? Oh! Oh, there it is! There it is! There it is! Okay, finally, he popped up. Dang! I guess it was like actually like slowly loading in. Fuck. Oh man. I love it when Twitch loves to be buggy. Just that's amazing. Chef's kiss. Hopefully it's okay now. Man. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, everything's good, everything's Gucci. We're so back. Yeah. I don't know how long I'll be streaming. I might play some games. We will see. I don't know. I do plan to eat though. I have Borgars. I have Borgars. I've been wanting to like stream this yesterday. I have been feeling that itch, and I'm just like, let me stream. And also, I'm actually, for once, I'm alone at home. I mean, usually most days I am alone at home, if I'm being honest. But not usually this time though. Not usually this time. I had like my parents, like Yugi Papa and Yugi Mama, they called me and they were like, yeah, we're not gonna be home today at all, so you have the whole house for yourself. Just need to make sure to lock all the doors, make sure all the doors are locked, make sure all the cats are fed, and that was pretty much it. And I did feed the cats, don't worry. I fed the cats. The cats are fine. They're just being greedy little shits. Man, they'll be fine. To be fair, this place is actually pretty safe for cats to wander around outside. They really don't have much to worry about. They just pretty much sleep wherever the fuck they want to sleep. But yeah. And but no joke though, I was like legitimately upset I couldn't stream yesterday. I was so ready. I don't think I can like bring up Zenless right now though, because I know I don't have full battery charge for that just yet. Because you know I always do my dailies, but I like to do my dailies when it's like at full charge, so I can go to like the coffee shop and like get more battery and stuff. But yeah, probably not gonna be playing Zenless stream. You know, I actually thought that we were gonna get the 1.1 update like sometime this week, but apparently no, I was wrong. It's actually gonna be like on the, was it on the 14th? On the 14th? 13th? I don't know. But yeah, around the 13th or 14th. And I was so hyped, but no. Still gotta wait another week or so. Man. But I'm pretty sure I'm probably gonna like stream Zenless at that time. Man, I've been waiting for an update forever. I'm definitely not gonna get Ju-Yuan though. That's as sad as it is. Gotta get hyped for mouse, but everyone hyped for the mouse. Yeah, I'm not doing Ju-Yuan. I do have around like 66 66 tapes I think so far, because I've been very diligent with like my dailies and stuff, and also doing some outpost stuff as well. I still need to complete shield defense. Yeah, I still need to complete shield defense. I only have 10 shield defense 10, and then otherwise I also just play a lot of like Hollow Zero just for the bounties and stuff. And that's pretty much it. But you know, doing them all the time really stacks up as you keep on going. I am literally at like level internet level 48 now, I think. Man, I've been playing way too much. But at that point there's like not much to, but I hope like after leveling up so much, I hope like that after leveling so much I wouldn't have a problem with like going through the story at least, because then I won't have to like constantly stop for a few moments to like level up just so I can like access like certain missions and stuff. Oh my god. Although there is also a problem with like I don't got enough in-game money to like level up my characters. I still trying to get Lycon. I don't have Lycon. I want him so badly. This game won't give me the furry butler. Holy shit. But I think I have like 13 regular tapes. Yeah, I think I have 13 regular tapes, and I think like you get 3 more once you get to level 50 or not. I could get extra if I level up some of the other characters I have, but that you gotta spend more of that in-game money to like even level them up. It's like, absolute criminal, right? Oh man. I actually did also like at least buy something. This is the same from when I played Honkai Star Rail as well. I always just get the membership. That is like the cheapest thing you can get. That is kind of like worth it at least, because you get 90. So like in Zenless you get like 90 polychromes every day. As long as you log in every day, you get 90 polychromes, and that adds up a lot, you know. So I think that's pretty worth it, if I'm being honest. It's like what, $5? $5 for just that? Yeah, that sounds fair. And if you're lucky with like Howl's newsstand as well. Man, I love this game. It's fun. I didn't expect to be this hype over it, but it's fun. I think the only thing I really wish is that you can switch between like Belle and Wise. Because right now, I'm stuck playing as Belle. Not that Belle isn't fun or anything, but I feel like both of the characters are relevant to the story. So I feel like you should be able to switch between them instead of like, oh, you have to pick this one or that one. You can switch around. I'm just like, can I just play either of them? I know they did at least release that, you know, character switching is gonna be a thing. But, you know, I don't want to just walk around as like the characters I have. I want to walk around as like either of the siblings, just switch around from time to time, you know. Then it's like, give me that. Give me. I don't think the story's gonna change all that much just because I play as one or the other, you know? Typical Hoyoverse thing, forcing you into like one character, right? Right? Like, come on. Like okay. In Genshin, yeah, one sibling is like just somewhere in the world kind of doing shit and you're playing as the other one. And then in like Honkai, and then in Honkai, you just choose one and the other just disappears forever doing fuck all, you know. So but in Zenless, you play both of them are characters in the same story. They're there together, you know. Yeah, food. I got food. And hello, Mira Luna. Hi, how are you doing? I got Borg, which I should be eating, but like, I can keep on talking. Oh, you got a yacht now? I mean, it's a very unique. You can look at a yacht. It's a very unique looking yacht. But how are you doing? I got a Borg. Oh yeah, I feel like in Zenless you should be able to switch between like Bell and Wise. I don't understand why this game should lock you into like one character, you know? You should be able to switch between them. And there are some points in the game where it's like you can just pause like a mission. Like if you pause in a mission, you will actually like play as the other character. But I feel like you shouldn't stick that to like just like certain moments in the game. I feel like you should be able to switch between like Bell and Wise, because what there shouldn't be such a problem. Both of them are available. It's so weird. It doesn't change the game all that much other than like certain dialogues. And that's it, but they generally have the same dialogue too. So like I should be able to switch between them. It's so weird. Yeah. I feel like I should play a game. Actually, you know what? Recently I actually bought We Love Katamari. Because I love Katamari. Katamari is good. It's so fun. I love weird, colorful games like Katamari. You get the furry. No, I have not gotten the furry. Literally everyone I know has the furry but me. I want the furry butler, but the game won't give him to me. I technically have like 13 regular tapes, and I'm getting close to like getting 3 more. And I have enough like I do have enough like polychromes to like get a little bit more if I want to, but then I'll have like 20 tapes, but I don't know if the game will be nice enough to give him to me. I feel like I'm gonna get the 300 to finally get him. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna get 300 pulls and then have to choose to get him. They'll probably give me like Coletta or Grace first before it, and then I'll have to like eventually end up getting him. It's like that is my luck at this point. And I'm already saving my polychromes to get get the master tapes. What about Ellen Joe though? I have Ellen. I have Ellen. I have Ellen. So yeah, I did get Ellen. I'm not getting Zhu Yuan. I want to save my tapes. Maybe I might try for Jane Doe, but I was also thinking of saving for Miyabi as well. Even though I know she's ice. But I might possibly also try for when Yanagi and Harumasa and Lighter releases. From what I understand, they might be released at the same time together, or like or separately. But wait, no, I think Harumasa and Yanagi will be in another phase. And they're the ones in like the same faction as Sokaku. I might not get Harumasa, but I might try for Yanagi. because from what I heard, from what I saw, Yanagi and Harumasa, they're both electric. So it depends on which electric you want. So yeah, I'm not probably not gonna get Harumasa, but I might try for Yanagi. Man, and yeah, Yanagi, and I really want to get Miyabi. But yeah, I do have Ellen. I really wish they give us a little bit more ether characters though. It sucks that right now we only have Nicole and Zhu Yuan. And Zhu Yuan is a limited character banner, and it's like, again, it's not like I don't like her. I want her. Because literally the only other ether character we have is Nicole. But I think Nicole is also pretty good though, because she has like, she's the only one who's really good at like grouping the enemies together. So if you build her up, she can be really, really good. And I have done that. But it would be great to have like another ether character, because right now you can't match. You can't match Nicole with anyone else element wise. You can only be matched through factions, through her faction only, and that sucks. That sucks so hard, you know. But yeah. Man, but yeah, I also need to get through. Fence. I'm practically done with Hollow Zero. I'm just doing Hollow Zero for the bounties only. But I feel like the bounties are just getting more and more ridiculous. Because right now it says, oh, now you have finished everything through core or higher. But like core is the highest difficulty. The fuck? Core or finish Hollow Zero in difficulty core or high. Core is the highest. The fuck? Anything higher? Is it Heartland? You know what? I don't fucking know. Man. This game has like some stucky moments though. But at the very least, I need to save my tapes for Lycon. I want Lycon. I want the game. Give me a Lycon. You know what? I was already super upset when I lost my 50-50 to Nekomata. You know? Not that she's a bad character or anything, but losing my 50-50 and getting Nekomata on Ellen's banner a while ago. Oh my god, I was like super shocked. Like, you gotta do this to me, game? You really gotta do this to me? I ain't got nothing on the cat girl, but like, come the fuck on! Couldn't you have given me someone else? You could have given me the furry butler. I have a feeling my gameplay would be a little bit better if I had Lycon, if I'm being honest. Because then I could have like a full like ice team. Then I'd have like DPS, I'd have like a starter, and then I have like a board, and it will be so much better. Man, full ice team would be great. Full ice team. Hello Naku, hello, welcome. How are you doing today? You're in the middle of me ranting a little bit about Zenless. Yeah, so yesterday, I don't know if you saw my tweet yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I wanted to stream. But how are you all? I'm doing good. We're chilling. We're eating foods. I got a burger. I got a chicken burger. Yeah, I was just ranting a little bit about Zealous, and again, I wanted to stream yesterday, but god damn it, Twitch was like being icky and stuff. I don't know how long I'll be streaming exactly. A burger? Yeah, I got a burger. Yeah. I just keep thinking about yesterday. I'm just like, I was so angry I couldn't just stream. I wanted to stream. I was so ready. I had the foods, I had the game, and then I had it all set up. But then again, was like, nah, not for you. No stream for you. But thankfully, I managed to figure everything out today, and I'm not pissed off anymore. Yeah, I spent most of my last stream mute. Oh man, I'm sorry. I understand that though. I've had like a couple streamers so where I was like muted for like a whole hour, and I was like so upset. I don't know if Taylor's is still here, but there was also a stream I did with Taylor's where I was like muted for like a whole hour. So the only way, but thankfully, we were both streaming at the time, I think. Yes. Man, I understand that though. I understand that. Holy shit. It sucks when you don't realize that your audio is muted until like an hour, like 40 minutes to an hour in. Man, it's true pain, Peko. Ah, yeah. So true, right? But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna play games today, because pain, so much pain. No joke though, because yesterday it got even painful because like I was like uploading like one of my VODs to YouTube, and it was already at like 75%, but I thought, oh, is me uploading a video being a problem? So I had to like cancel my upload. And no, it was just Twitch being icky. It was like I spent all that time uploading my YouTube video. That was like a 7-hour VOD too. It was already at 75%. I had to cancel that, and it turns out I didn't have to cancel that YouTube video. Yeah, it was pain. I was just upload like my last stream onto YouTube. So, because my last stream was doing like an anime opening an indie tier list with a friend, and that was 7 hours. That was a 7-hour stream, and now I have to re-upload it again, start from the very beginning. I was like, oh, why doesn't YouTube have like a pause button? Why can't I pause the upload? Why do I have to cancel the upload and delete everything? Why can't I just pause? like most other places just let you pause. Why can't I pause? I can't believe you guys went that long. Here's the thing, we can yap forever. We did like an anime 2000s anime tier list as well, although I didn't stream for that one. We did an anime tier list where that also went for like almost 6.5 hours. The anime opening one went for 7.5 hours. There is YouTube don't wait for no one. YouTube don't wait for anyone. We might do like the next one. We might do like a Vocaloid song tier list next. So there's that. There's that to look forward to as well, which is gonna be fun. That is more my territory, if I'm being honest. I love Vocaloid. Vocaloid is probably one of my hyper focus. That is my shit. Have you thought about just restreaming to both? That way you don't have to upload later. I have thought about it. But yeah, I have thought about it, but I feel like that's a whole other thing that I need to like set up, and I'm just like, maybe I'll think about that some other time. Mostly because I treat my YouTube channel more as like a place for me to upload shorts and VODs, or like just a place to like archive my stuff. Cause you know how Twitch is. You know how Twitch is, but that also means I have to, yeah, you know how Twitch is. It deletes everything after like 2 weeks after you're like an affiliate. I might think about it. I have had some thoughts of like trying to I have had some thoughts of like trying to do a stream on YouTube, but you know, I think I'm just comfortable with Twitch at the moment. And mainly because again, I treat my my YouTube channel as like just a place to archive my VODs more than anything. I used to upload clips, but like editing clips just takes way too long. Yeah, I was also thinking of like maybe I could try playing a game or something. I don't know. I think I'm at that point where it's like I just want to yap more than I just want to yap more than than play games. Is the thing. Because I do love playing games, but there are days where it's like I feel like playing games feels like a chore than it is fun. You know? Like I'm pretty sure everyone has those days where it's like you just feel forced to play games on stream. And I know like, you know, streaming games is the most entertaining to do. But I feel like when you come to a point where it's like you know in your hearts that you're just feeling forced to play games all the time, it's not fun. It's not fun. You can feel yourself feeling a little bit demotivated. You can feel that the viewers can tell that you're not into whatever is happening. So it's like it feels heavy to pick up the controller. So, you know, I just feel like yapping for the most part. I'm on stream and I just want to yap like crazy. So that's how you end up with like a 7-hour stream just yapping about anime openings and endings, which is fun though. But I do understand that not a lot of people will stick around with that one on my stream, especially considering the time zone I would stream on that one. Man. But yeah. I feel like my... Wait a second. It's doing the thing again. It's stuck again. My chat is stuck again. My chat is stuck again. I hate this. Why? Why is it stuck again? It hasn't... I had never had problems with like chat. I had never had problems with chat before. Double the other. Like one tube I was just like spam everything, everyone makes sense. 10 hours, yeah. I don't know if I would be able to yap for 10 hours. Oh, damn it, chat is stuck. You step chat. Okay, there it is. There it is. It's back. What is up? Yeah. I don't think that's a problem on my end. I think that's just a problem on Twitch. What are you doing, Snapchat? Oh man, are you suddenly a family now? Okay, yeah, there we go. I see. Chat is finally moving again. Man. Twitch problems, man. It's not even a problem with me anymore. It's like a problem with like just Twitch in general. Friggin' hell. You know, it is fun to do this kind of stuff. You know, I saw a couple of people do this. I saw, I feel like it would be fun to do like reacting to like horror videos, like those like videos where it's like there's something spooky happening. I feel like that would be fun. But you know, like real ghosts caught on camera or scary videos caught on camera. that would be honestly super fun to do. But I would also have to like actually search for the videos. React Andy, let's go. Yeah, doing. I feel like I'm slowly transitioning into being into like being a React VTuber. I feel like that's also like the a timeline of like a VTuber's like where you start with gaming, maybe you do art, you do lots of gaming and art, maybe you do some karaoke, and then eventually you transition to like reacting to content. I feel like that is such a like I feel like that is the typical like VTuber timeline. You slowly like transition into like doing React videos. You know, another thing I've also been like, sorry, yeah, like another thing I was like looking around is like looking around for is like what do VTubers use for like their like 3D stuff? Because I feel like it would be fun. VTuber drama. I don't know if I want to react to VTuber drama specifically, because my opinions are like very. I don't know if I would have any opinions on that, or if people would even like want to hear my opinions or agree on my opinions. Warudo mostly. Yeah, I know a lot of people use Warudo, but for me, I really want to do like more like full body stuff. You know, I use Warudo too. Oh, I think the other thing is also like having like a 3D model. Yeah, that's the other thing. Is having like a 3D model, and with how complicated my design is, yeah. But yeah, FBT is insanely difficult. Yeah, full body tracking. And from what I know, it's like very difficult and a little bit expensive, because you also have to buy the trackers for your whole body. And from what I see, you need a minimum of 6 trackers, but and a maximum of like 10 for like really proper full body tracking. VC Face no longer gets updates. Tried VRoid Studio. I mean, like, I did try VRoid Studio. I'm just like, I'm just not good in like. My thing, 3D modeling. Technically, I also have Blender, but I very much use Blender to like import and export stuff for Clip Studio Paint mainly. Camera-based tracking is getting better. Yeah, from what I saw, it's getting a lot better. I mean, to be fair, I'm using webcam tracking for my live 3D model. I don't have an iPhone. That's just too expensive. Plus, you need either base stations or Elite Motion Blur. Ah, God. Yeah, full body tracking is like expensive, and it's like you need to set up a lot, and then you also need to have like enough room to even like walk around in. But I feel like it will be fun to just like, do like an actual like an actual like 3D 3D stuff. I don't know what I would even use it for, if I'm being honest. Probably like regular content. For FBT, I mean, if you want to test run, you can check out. I'll allow that. I'll allow that. Just show Mako Kasame's Twitter. She preaches for 3D almost every day. What is this 3D everyone keeps having? Yeah, we're talking about 3D 3D just doing a 3D live stream mainly. Although probably for me, I probably would not do much with it either, other than just do regular content like just doing React, but then you'll see what the fuck I am actually doing. No, Atalis, no, I see you. I mean, I am content with like live 2D for now. I just think it'll be fun to do like something with like 3D. I keep hearing my phone like ringing, and I'm just like, what is going on? I should actually burger not think about it. is up with with like my YouTube suggestions? Holy shit! And oh my god, I hate whatever is going on with like my chat on stream right now. It keeps on freezing on like certain places. It's like, why is this like such a problem right now? There's pros and cons to both, really. I think they have their own charm. Yeah, I think my problem is just creating the model specifically. I'm not good. I'm not good at it. Art is like 2D art is different. It's like 2D art is like a no-brainer, but like whenever I get into like the 3D stuff, that's when I'm like, The most I figured out is just like texturing, but I feel like that's probably the easiest thing you could do. Is just like learning how to texture, but anything else, brain dead, brain not here, brain go bye bye. No brain cell. Sorry, did not intercept brain cell. Oh god. Brain not smart for 3D. Yeah, brain not smart for 3D, unfortunately. One thing I hate on both mediums is the rigging. Yeah, see, that's why, thankfully, someone else does the rigging for me, and I am blessed every day. I cannot do the rigging. My brain hurdy. Brain very hurdy for me. You can always buy assets like hair and dresses on Booth to cut down some heavy lift. I could. But I'm also stubborn. If I can not buy assets, I probably would. Yeah, hold on. Let's watch. You know what? Let's watch some like creepy vids. Nope. That was OBS. Holy shit. There we go. There we go. Rig hard, friend. Help life. Rig hard. Friend, help. Life good. Yes. Friend, help. Life good. Like edit this live here. Hey Wolf Eyes, hello! Sorry if the chat on screen isn't working. It's being big poo-poo right now. But yeah, how are you doing, Wolf Eyes? I can zoom up. I think this is good. Yeah, we're gonna watch some scary videos while we also like do big noms. I have a Borgor. And also again, sorry that chat on screen isn't like working. It keeps freezing and disconnecting for no apparent reason, and I can't do anything about it, unfortunately. I don't know what's going on with it. Oops. He doesn't. Yeah. I have to refresh here. Maybe I should refresh that again. Yeah, I'm gonna hit refresh on chat again and see if it'll like connect itself. It is bothering me a lot that for some reason, like right after I find, okay, there it is working. Okay, so I just have to hit refresh every time. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna like turn off BGM and I'm gonna turn on sounds, and we're all gonna watch some spooky videos together. Are you running a VPN? No, I am not running a VPN. Usually messes up. As far as I know, no, I don't have a VPN running at the moment. Just for some reason it is, and it's like, oh. But okay, we're gonna watch some scary videos, and we're gonna eat and stuff.
On May 10th of 2024, a small family gets together to celebrate someone's birthday. As with any birthday celebration, the traditional happy birthday song is sung by everyone there. However,
let me know if the volume is okay, by the way.
That something very strange happens.
Ooh.
According to Brookie Diaz, the birthday girl, there hasn't been a day where she hasn't thought about this incident. What happened on her birthday will forever linger in her head.
Well, good. Okay,
it's
nice.
It's around 9 p.m. when this is captured. Take a look.
It's perfect right now. Nice. Okay.
Happy birthday!
And I have a burger. I can eat this too.
Happy birthday to you. Make a wish. Make a wish. Make a wish.
Happy birthday to anyone whose birthday is today.
Whoa.
And whoever watches this video. You know they can just like. You know that they can.
Oh, for God! I don't want to. I don't want to know the details.
Ghost orbs.
Here, honey. The girl's got to have a present. This is from me.
Aww.
Yeah.
Passed away. Like her dad who passed away last year. Aww.
Should we cut the picture? Yeah. Check it. Press its pause.
Aww.
Shut up. No way.
Well, that was such a sweet moment that kind of derailed from something else.
That is not worked. That is not worked.
Hmm.
Somehow, a toy fire truck.
Why are
goes
they
off
trying to
right
make
when
this
family
creepy,
listens to
though?
Dad's message.
What the
Now, this fire
fuck?
truck isn't just a random toy, but a collectible that the father
We
cherished.
will.
Considering that this
No, wait,
went
hold
off
on.
at the
Why are they trying to make this moment creepy? Why is there creepy music? Okay, so girl has a birthday party and she gets a really sweet present by her mom, I think, of with a teddy bear that has like a voice box that plays the last recording of her dad who passed away. That is sweet. Cuteness is creepy. I mean, yeah, but like, and then suddenly the toy fire truck plays because apparently the dad was a firefighter. I feel like there's something strange. I mean, like in the neighborhood. I feel like this is like, even if it's a little bit creeped, even if it's in the neighborhood, you gonna call the bus. You guys. But yeah, no, seriously though, like, imagine like the fire truck plays and it's like, okay, it's the dad trying to tell you everything's good on your birthday. I'm just like,
At the same time, they can't help but think that Dad was reaching out to them. Whether or not this might have been a coincidence remains uncertain. However, it's the following video, taken only a week later, that leaves Brookie and her family completely baffled. Brookie's lying in bed, trying her best to record the following.
I just missed a call from my dad. He's been gone. Like, I just heard his voice one more time.
Aww. Oh, the ghost orbs. The ghost orbs. The ghost orbs. Right before the thing happened. She has a camera in her room. Yeah, that's...
It's because of this incident that Brookie believes her father had been present. She took it as a sign that her dad was reassuring her that he was still there, even though she had missed opportunity
Number 15
to talk
Burger
to him.
King foot
Whether
lettuce.
or not he was
See,
actually
here's the
on
thing.
the
I
line
bought my
is
burger
unknown.
without the lettuce.
But nevertheless,
I'm
it was
all
already
meat.
strange to hear the teddy bear
She
with
has
his
a camera.
voice talking
I
at this
played enough
moment.
Phasmo to see how this is gonna
While
go.
this occurrence was already baffling enough, something happens only days later that leaves her extremely unnerved. Now, the following incident, as she believes, had nothing to do with her father. Whatever happened that night, according to her, made her feel immensely terrified, which she knows her father would never do. It's late at night
I mean,
when
we've
this
started-
is captured.
I think she's like American or something. So at this point, I'm kind of understanding why Americans would have Ring cameras in like bedrooms and stuff. You should lay down a cruise and use some smoke stun income. Oh god, the ghost hunt is incoming. Oh no. Oh god. He needs more than the sticks. He needs the salt as well. She's gotta do like a salt circle to protect herself. Ooh. I tell you this, why you be a quacking? I'ma quack you in the quackers.
Now, this particular video is something that Brookie doesn't like talking about, and for good reason. She was so shaken by this incident
fill
that
up the house
talking
with
about it now
100%
brings up strong emotions for
soul.
her. Although knowing that posting this video wouldn't help, she hopes that someone could
Maybe on the
explain what
cost type,
happened.
it works 100% for
While some believe it
real.
might have been
For
her dad's spirit
real.
reaching out, she believes it was something else. That night, she was overcome with a sense of dread, the likes of
I bet
which
she
she had
doesn't
never
play
felt
gossip,
before.
right?
So understandably, she would rather talk about the
She
pleasant
needs to
moments
get
that
on
were caught
something.
on
She needs to
camera.
get on Genshin.
At least these help her to cope with the passing
Sink all
of her
her money
father.
on Genshin or something.
These moments serve to remind her that despite being gone, her dad will always be there. As with all videos, this
The
one
funny thing about
remains a
that though is
mystery.
that there was an incident with like this Persona. I think it was like a Persona zine or Zine, whatever the fuck you want
On
to
a
call
Wednesday
it,
afternoon,
where
a man rushes
the
to his
organizer
basement to
actually
record
used all
something
the
that
money
just
from
happened.
that Zine that was supposed to be publishing that Zine
The man
into
states that he
Genshin.
just heard
And that was in
footsteps on the
20,000,
staircase,
I think.
but this was strange, as no one had been in the basement. So he takes this video, hoping to capture what often happens when no one is down there. This is what was caught. Take a look.
Oh no. The basement decoration is kind of creepy. Yeah. I don't know why they decided to like decorate their basement like this. I guess this is their kids' playrooms, but I don't know why you would put a kid's playroom in the basement of all places. Shouldn't that be like somewhere on the ground floor or like the upper floors? Why the basement? Doors are always soundy. Yeah, they're always so soundy. Mine does that sometimes as well. Like it creaks a little bit. Boo! I'm the ghost. Who's go waste money on polychrome? Right? Waste the money to like $20,000 on polychromes, man. Get all the characters. So much toys. Yeah, I think like this is supposed to be like a kid's playroom. But I do feel like I don't think I would ever like put a kid's playroom downstairs. And I don't think I would make it this extensively decorated. Basement is well shut off, no sound, so adults don't get nerve probably.
Oh my! What are you doing there?
But I probably wouldn't put it downstairs.
I got you good.
Oh yes, you did. Oh, you got my heart good.
Kids, yeah, this kid is like super spoiled if they have like a whole basement just for like toys and stuff. But I saw it was just toys, like not even like video games, like just toys. It's not. Oh, so, what?
Out of nowhere, a toy ball seemingly throws itself at the man. Its sudden movement was enough to make him shut the door and stop the recording at once. What happened afterward is unknown, but based on the few details that were given, it's clear that the man and his family have kept away from this basement. Although lacking sufficient context, the video itself still holds up as being pretty creepy. This next footage was posted 10 years ago, making it by far the oldest video on this list. But even so, this video continues to unsettle viewers. Those who've seen it, which very few have, can't seem to explain what was captured.
I don't have basements.
In it, a woman is seen dancing by herself at her party, when suddenly, something in the background is caught on camera.
Scary for no damn reason, right?
This is what was caught.
I had to like refresh chat again. I hope like it comes back up. Yeah, I don't know what. She's blue. Yeah, I think that's just lighting.
Strangely, a small child just disappears while climbing up the stairs. It happens quickly, almost too quickly that it seems like something ghostly was caught on tape.
My child is like
but even stranger
where's
is
the
that
kid?
no children
the
were
kid
present
just
at the
disappears
party,
right behind
or
her.
at least that's what the person who took this video claims.
Yeah, my child is like
if no children had
disappearing
been there,
again. It's like,
then who was this?
why?
But most importantly, how exactly did they vanish in just a matter of seconds? Like most videos, there has yet to be a definitive answer to this question.
Basement from friend back in the day, very old, also still not much light. Didn't like that basement.
In the following video, a man leaves
I
his
feel
house
like it's
before
equally,
heading over to his car.
I feel like it's equally creepy when the basement is also decorated the way like that.
The video is
video.
nothing more than just random footage of a man leaving his home. While it may seem like that, it's what happens later that left him and his family completely unnerved. Now, this footage was posted by the man's wife, who's known as Lisa Miller. Both she and her husband have a small family that live in the suburbs. But this small family was recently made smaller, as Lisa had just lost her father. It isn't clear as to how he passed, but she'll always remember him for whistling all the time. As Lisa mentions, he would always tell her to whistle if she ever needed him. Although she can't do that now, this recording has shown her that she doesn't have to. According to Lisa, it appears that he hasn't left. This is what was caught.
Your way to go home for real. His husband was leaving to work at 5:30 a.m. Oh. my. You didn't hear that? Or what? I'm sorry, Lisa. There's a monster inside me.
The
Quote from
sound of
Peach.
someone whistling is heard clear as day on camera. Despite being quite loud,
Sorry,
it
I'm
appears
a
that Lisa's
little
husband
bit bothered
didn't
by
hear the
like
whistle,
Chad not appearing
but
on
whether he
screen
had heard
again.
it or
Like,
not doesn't matter to Lisa. The camera had caught it, and that
Why?
alone has given her sufficient evidence to believe that her father is still here. Although she has yet to come up with an explanation, she prefers not to, as what was captured has helped her grieve over his death. So then, just who or what had whistled?
It's always bad quality cams, yeah. Although this one is like specifically a ring cam, so understandable. I feel like
On the night of September
real
2nd of
spook
2020,
hours.
a father
And
walks into his
hello
daughter's
there,
room
welcome.
to see if she's okay.
How are you doing,
It was
Todd?
just then that he heard her
Hello,
screaming
hello.
for help.
Yeah, we're doing.
Naturally, he runs over to check on her.
Yeah, we're
but when he
doing
gets there,
Spook.
this
We're
happens.
watching like the spooky videos while eating food. Yeah, sorry if chat isn't appearing on screen. I'm having problems and I don't know what else I can do.
Something had clearly terrified his daughter. Although initially thinking that perhaps this might have been a night terror she was having, her parents couldn't shake the feeling that something real had scared her. Never had they ever seen their child this terrified. So, out of curiosity, they checked the footage taken from that night to see if anything odd stands out. At first glance, nothing obvious catches their attention, but after looking closely, they see it. Either someone or something had been inside their daughter's room.
Ooh, spoopy.
Now it's hard to see where this mysterious figure is at, but according to the mother, it appears at her bedside. A face, presumably that of a woman's, appears for a few seconds before disappearing.
Frame by frame, and that face right there is what popped up. But here is a close-up. Right there, you can
don't
clearly
see anything.
The lips, the teeth.
Yeah, same.
the
I don't see
nose,
anything.
The eye, the eyebrow, and like hair.
What? Where?
You can't tell me that that's not a face.
The
I
parents
think they're
believe
seeing
that
stuff
this
from
had
like.
been the reason why their child was afraid.
I'll never get a house now.
Now it's a bit hard to see at first,
No, okay.
but a face can somewhat be made out. Although
Okay,
recorded
the
a few
way
years
you would
ago,
know
they still
if a
can't
house
explain
is
what
safe
appeared
or
in this
not.
footage. To this day,
If I can
this
even
video
avoid it.
continues
Here's the
to
thing: the
baffle
way
them.
you would know if a house is safe or not, if it's suspiciously cheap, like if it's a good house, but
Now,
it's
this next video
suspiciously
comes from
cheap,
Brenna Logan,
chances are
who
there's
states
something
that her
wrong with
sister
the
had once
house
worked
that
at a
is
children's
more than
center
just
where something
it
very
need-
strange
it
happened.
needing like
According
being
to
fixed
her,
up.
the center was a place for kids of all
If it's
ages,
suspiciously
including
cheap,
those who like to play
there's a
music.
problem.
It was pretty much a mix between a music
People
school
see what they
and
want
a
to see
daycare
in
center,
bad quality
which not many
images.
children went to
the
for a
market.
couple
Yeah,
of reasons.
I feel like
But the
that's
biggest reason
people
was that they were
seeing what they
scared.
want.
Children
they
would
wanna
often
see.
tell workers that a really mean guy was inside the play tunnel for kids. But of course,
Like
no one
there's
would be
people
there.
like there's
Other
believing in
times,
ghosts, and then
daycare
there's
staff would
just
find
seeing
toys
things that
misplaced, even though no
you're
one
just
had been
making
inside.
up, you know.
Now, eventually, the
Too
daycare
good
had
to be
shut
true.
down
Yeah,
when COVID
me
hit.
out here
But
ready
during
to
this
wrestle
time,
with ghosts
the
are in
owners
good
had set
house
up cameras to watch over the place
I
in case
mean,
anyone
I feel
tried
I
to
think
break
in
in.
like Japan
Although no
specifically,
one
they
did,
have
they
a
did
ton
capture
of like
something
places
that
like
has left
that
them
where it's like
pretty
it's
spooked.
ridiculously
The
cheap,
following is
but
your
there's a
footage.
reason why it's cheap.
Watch.
So you know, houses are expensive right now. Expensive nowadays. Yeah, they're expensive. You gotta have like a down payment. Even the down payment, but even the down payment needs a lot of money, and you have a mortgage, and it's just I feel like if I'm ever gonna have a house, it's probably gonna be shared with like a bunch of friends or something. What is that? A ball or a rat? Get extra ghost, extra ghost girlfriend. Suddenly it turns into like a smut manga or a hentai. Oh, ghost getting active. Hey, for 50k for JP Home and chill. I'll do with the ghost. I don't know if I would. But you know, on TikTok, I've seen some people, some apparently like cheap places to rent that also look kind of
It now
good.
makes sense as to why not many kids wanted to come here. From things moving on their own to a strange white ball moving with a mind
Like
of
the
its
Bay
own.
Rent. Oh
This
god.
place, as employees claim, is haunted. Now, regardless of the video, Brenna's sister firmly believes this. She no longer works there, but still vividly remembers the creepy experiences she's had while working there. Despite not having footage of these spooky
I
encounters,
mean, who even stays
Brenna
there
doesn't think
late
her
at night,
sister was
though?
just making things up. She
think it's
believes
called
her, and she believes
pareidolia
that
when
whatever
you
was
see
caught on camera is something
faces
that will
in human
continue
shapes
to remain
because
a
our brain is
mystery.
trained on that for hundreds, thousands of years. Yeah, I think.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out,
Yeah, I feel like if you're there are moments that are probably real, but I feel like if you're just seeing faces and like bad quality images, that's just a you problem, not really a paranormal problem, you know? So but in general, I feel like it's good to like take these videos with like a grain of salt. Just go into it, you know, being a little bit more skeptical. Ghost haunting a place at night, free night security. Five Nights at Freddy's, guys. Also, speaking of Five Nights at Freddy's, I saw Dead by Daylight is finally doing a collab with Five Nights at Freddy's. So that's interesting. Yeah. Got ghost? Nah, just only ghosted. Yeah, you just got ghosted. That's all. Paranormal strategies and hydration. No, I have so many drinks actually. But okay, let's go on to the next video. This is fun. I'm enjoying this. Okay.
on July 1st of 2024, an ambulance driver stands far away from his vehicle while sounding immensely
People were
terrified.
mad it's not Fortnite
According to
collab.
the driver, he had to pull over immediately,
Fortnite?
as it was just then
Like,
that something
like
baffling
Fortnite?
had occurred. In his own words, he was driving back to
isn't like
base
Five Nights at
when
Freddy's one of
suddenly
the biggest
he saw
games that
something in the back of the
that,
ambulance.
that people have wanted
Upon
to
realizing what it
to
was,
happen
he
in
stops
Dead
the
by
vehicle
Daylight.
and jumps out in a panicked state. Now, due to a lack of parking, he parks the ambulance
again,
inside an
Fortnite just
alleyway,
collabs with
but
anything
even
and
from a
everything
distance,
under
he
the sun.
can't seem to look away from the truck. Clearly, something has left him deeply unsettled. The following is his footage. Take a look.
Alright, so I'm not sure how to talk about this, but well, first off, I've been an EMT just for a little bit, and like I ain't never experienced nothing like this. So
Anyways, mini ghosts have a good agility,
as we
walking
driving
stairs
back
up and down
to
backwards on
base,
all four and using the ceiling for
I
exercise,
swear I seen a
right?
face in the rearview mirror.
Right?
Like,
Or you know, some ghosts is like catching up to like
fuck, I
cars
need
and
to
stuff.
turn this engine off though,
Damn.
cause like we're gonna be
They
stranded
got them
out
stamina. Not even I can like drive, like go for that long. No.
here. I'm not trying to go back in this truck.
To be fair, I probably shouldn't be watching these videos while like I'm home alone at this time. I was like, you know what? I got you guys. I got Chad. I got you guys to accompany me. It's fine. So if I want to join and win a marathon, I need to ghost by myself first. Right? It's like you just have endless stamina. That's powerful. Never underestimate us. Yeah. I got you guys. I got me chills. I mean, I have viewers. Around the book. We hive mine. Yeah. Y'all a hive mine. You know, I feel like an ambulance probably is like a legitimately scary place. Like a legitimately scary vehicle. Because you see like so many... You experience so many things in an ambulance. And you may or may not encounter a death in a vehicle, you know? This guy is like scared shit out of his mind. You know, I probably would not work at a hospital to begin with.
I don't know if you see it, but can y'all see that back door? Like it just, like it just flew open. Like can y'all?
Oh God!
Nah,
I'm
what the?
Camera is trying to focus.
Chaos?
Yeah, I would not work at a...
Nah, hell no.
What?
Nah.
What? Hold on, I didn't see that. I didn't... Oh, okay.
It's no wonder why the EMT was immensely afraid of going back to the ambulance. Something appears to have been inside. Although we don't see a face as the EMT claims to have seen earlier, we do see what looks like a shadowy figure moving back and forth. It
Now
appears
more,
to
you won't
dart from
catch me
side to
there.
side, as if being stuck inside. The EMT driver thinks that whatever this was had been the culprit
The
behind the
chat is, like,
cabinet door
frozen
swinging
again.
open on its own, which he says had been the loud thump heard inside. But as for the mysterious face he'd seen earlier, that remains a mystery. Some believe that maybe this may have been the spirit of a deceased individual who unfortunately passed away inside the ambulance. While many think
I would
this,
not
others
work
have no
at a
idea what this
hospital
could
or
have been.
as an
Whether ghost or something else,
EMT.
the EMT was just glad
I'm
to have
being
someone
honest.
from work pick up the
Hell
truck.
no.
To this day, the question
Because
remains,
one thing to work in a
just
hospital,
what
it's another thing
exactly
if you
had
like
been
end up
inside the
having like
ambulance?
being like in the night shift. Hell nah.
In the following video, three friends
The
are
health-
alone
the
at
health
home
industry
when
is, like,
one friend
already
decides to call their
stressful
mom
job to
after
begin
something
with as it
scary
is.
had occurred.
I should be home in about 10 minutes. I need you to stay calm though, okay?
Okay.
Oh god, my room is like
Quiet,
super
keep the
cold.
door
'cause
locked.
it's like... Oh yeah,
Right,
also,
do not
yeah,
go out of
I
the
really
house
have
ever.
proper
All three
AC,
friends are
guys,
locked up in
but
this
now
room,
it's like super
and for
cold.
good reason. Earlier, they heard a loud crash from downstairs and other noises emanating from all over the house. They had thought someone had broken in, which is
I'm
why the
gonna, like,
police were called.
Turn off the AC for a bit.
Glass? Was it metal? What did it sound like?
I thought it was just like a big thud and
So you heard glass shattering?
yeah.
Now this is where things start to get strange, because
Dude, I love the
apparently, after
cops.
searching the whole place, the police found no signs of forced
That reminds
entry
me of, like,
or any clues to suggest that someone
The
broke into the
Conjuring
house.
2,
With
where they
no
also, like,
indications
called
of
the
any
cops because
trespassers,
something-
the police leave the property.
Because
However,
something's happened.
after watching the footage recorded by one of the friends, the teens noticed something very alarming. Before the police arrived, all three friends decided to investigate the noises and presumably take matters
Why
into their own
would you
hands if needed.
investigate?
But during this time,
No!
something happens that prompts the friend who lives in this house to grab his dog and pack his things. They were spooked, to say the least. This is what they call.
Why? Why? That is the dumbest thing you would ever do. That is like
Alright, I'll see you soon. I love
horror
you.
movie level shit where like, hey, hey guys, let's go check it out. No, you don't check it out. You leave. If you can drive or if you can Uber, leave. The fucking guys will be guys. Oh. For real, guys will be guys. Also, no joke, my chat is like frozen again on like on my screen. I'm like, do I really want to refresh? I'll refresh. So true. These guys are a bunch of fucking idiots. Oh, god damn it. I guess it's 3 of them, so they're fine. No, I ain't letting it go square me. Dude, is there... Are there... What? This is a huge house, right? Right, this is a huge house. Are they rich? God damn, I want a
Apparently,
house
one of the
like
friends
this.
had noticed something moving in the dark. Although we don't see it on camera, something else is seen that none of the friends had noticed until watching this video much later. In case you missed it, this is what was caught.
I didn't see shit. What? An orb? That was just an orb. What the fuck?
Eerily, something can be seen moving behind the railing. In a swift motion, this mysterious object passes by without making a sound. It almost seems to be floating, given how it seemingly glides. But by far, the creepiest
seems
thing
like just
about
a
this
speck.
is that a face
It
can be
reminds-
made out. It's hard to see
It
at
reminds me on
first, but
PT
watching this again,
on
certain
PTQ,
features
yeah.
that a face would have can be seen briefly.
I mean, at Hills are
Its
getting like a
uncanny
new,
motion
like
and
new
closeness to
Silent
the
Hills
ground
though.
have
Although
led the
right
group
now
to
they're kind of
believe
like
that a
hitting this.
ghost was caught on camera.
Booga
To
booga,
them,
right?
it looks as though
Speck
a
of
floating
dust.
head had passed by.
Ooh,
If
speck
only
of
they had seen this before the
dust.
police
Scary.
arrived. As they state,
So
who
I'm
knows what they would have said about this?
scared.
While the supposed
It's a
shadowy
speck
figure they
of
saw was enough to
dust.
scare
I'm
them,
so scared of
this
a
would have
speck
definitely
of
scared the living
dust.
daylights out of them. Now, up until now, there haven't been any updates, but until then, let me know your thoughts on this one.
And sorry, I had to like refresh chat again because it was like not showing anything. Holy shit. Like the chandelier, very
On a
fancy,
Thursday afternoon,
right?
a mother walks out of a house in a panic frenzy, as it was just then that something baffling had occurred. Outside on the back patio, the family's dog started acting strange. They were barking at something that
Give me
didn't
the
appear
real
to be
stuff.
there. Although unfazed by the dog's behavior, considering that they often do this in the back patio, the mother decides to record this video, and for good reason. Whenever their dog starts to act up, something very strange happens. As the mother takes this video to show others what usually happens, this is captured.
Look, you guys,
That
it
is scary.
rocks, but then it stops on its own when I come outside. Let's see if I could get it on camera. There's like no wind. That's I know, Blue, someone's there, huh?
This is
I
evil.
know it. I
In
know.
vacuum
I
is
don't know
the
why it does
good that
that.
vanishes
It
the
does
evil,
it
right?
every time, you guys. This
Vanquish
is the
the
third time. I
evil.
can't believe I caught it
Vacuum
on
cleaner.
camera.
Dust
Sick
is
'em, Blue.
everywhere.
Creepy, right? Katie, I guess I do have a ghost, bitch. Get him, Blue. I'm shutting the door.
As many have stated, if it wasn't for the dog's reaction, this wouldn't have
Put
been
that
as
kind of
strange.
chair outside. Who,
Clearly,
right?
something
Who would
had set
put
off the dog.
a
The
chair
chair suddenly
here
stopping on its own,
outside? That
coupled
is
with the dog's behavior, has led viewers to believe
That
that
is
this was
stranger.
paranormal. The mother who took this thinks so, but any ideas on what exactly had been on the chair remains unknown. Whether supernatural or not, this video
but no
remains a
joke
mystery.
though. Why would you put a chair there specifically of all places?
Now, this next video was suggested to me by someone who wishes to remain anonymous. According to them, they had found this video on social media with little to no context. It seems to have been posted by someone who was either at a clinic or a hospital sitting patiently in the waiting room. However, something about this space just seems off. The person who took this seems to have been waiting here for quite some time, with no one else around. Lacking other
This is
people in this
Grandpa
room,
playing,
the video
right?
gets a whole lot strange
Grandpa playing
when
with
this
his
is
pup.
captured.
With his pupper.
Take a look.
Nurse is talking. Okay. Spooky. Oh! It's a shadow? There's just someone outside?
Somehow, a shadow appears with no one else around. The whole space is entirely devoid of any patience, yet strangely, a silhouette is cast. Initially, it seems as if the shadow was cast by someone off camera, but when the person filming pans the phone to show the whole space, no one is there. No person or object is moving like the shadow on the wall, and neither is there anyone or anything disappearing before reappearing again. The shadow seems to be something of its own. While it's hard to say what exactly was caught on camera, the mystery alone has led many to believe that this may just be something beyond explanation. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Okay, here's the thing with that one. I don't know if that's really anything specific, if I'm being honest. Okay, from this space here, doesn't that look like a window or something? Like, doesn't this look like a window? I feel like that's a window. If it's a window, maybe there might be a car outside that was casting a light or something. We took Blender Ball and moved it into 3D. Probably. So, this is just my theory. Whether it's real or not. Maybe there's an object somewhere here outside and there's a car passing by and the light was like hitting it just right so that it was casting a shadow here. I don't know. I'm just saying stuff because I'm being a skeptic. I'm being a skeptic. You know? I just feel I don't know, maybe that just feels like a more plausible explanation for me.
On June 4th of 2024, a video was taken inside a public restroom where something pretty creepy took place. The man who recorded this is known as Axel Loza, and based on his voice alone, you can tell that he's deeply troubled by something. Axel states that no one else is in the restroom except him. Now this is odd, considering that he just heard noises coming from one of the stalls, but each one is empty. So, as an attempt to get this on camera, he begins to record and captures this.
Sadly, that would also project light as well as a shadow, probably. I mean, depending though.
La universidad. Pero el pedo ahorita es que estoy, bueno, acabo de terminar de hacer el baño y pues estaba todo normal.
Speak Spanish? I feel like that's
Pero
Spanish.
ahorita están ruidos raros.
A lot of these videos, for some reason, are like
tocando la puerta, pero
are
quiero
either
que
like
vean
Mexico or like in
que
or
pues
like,
no hay nada.
and they're
Vean,
just or
ahí
they
está mi
just
reflejo.
majority of
Mi
them
reflejo,
speak
pero
Spanish.
Vean de este lado, pues aquí.
Apparently, Ghost tried to help him
No hay
poop
nada.
easier. I mean, to be fair, if they're scared shit, they probably would poop a lot easier.
Aquí tampoco hay nada. Aquí pues tampoco, vean. Y acá el lugar es bastante pequeño y está mi reflejo. Pero a ver, uy. ¿Escucharon?
Oh my.
¿Escucharon? No hay nada.
As if it wasn't already startling to hear the banging noises, we see this, a face suddenly appearing in a stall that was clearly empty. It happens quickly, but not so fast that we miss it. Only do we realize what was seen until after it happens, or at least that's what happened with Axel. It was only after reviewing the footage that he noticed the
Let the
face.
ghost relieve himself.
Just
He
like
had talked
viewers,
about-
he was left terrified by what was caught behind the door.
She's
Like something out of a nightmare, a pale face with wide open eyes just disappears without a trace. Now Axel hasn't said much or given updates on this occurrence, but with or without further context, the video itself is still pretty terrifying. In the following clip, a man is in his basement after having heard a strange noise.
Reddit.
Like I was saying earlier, most of the stuff does happen down here.
Now the
Dang, is
man
this
already
another
knows that something
basement?
isn't right with his basement, which is why he
Ugh,
takes this video.
basement again.
Ever since moving in, both he and his
Why is
family
it
have
always-
been experiencing
why is it
a
always
plethora
the
of
basement?
inexplicable
Like, okay,
happenings.
here's the thing.
But
Here's
luckily,
the thing.
this time, he was able to get something on
DoorDash driver
camera.
knocked on my door
In
after
the
the
year
nugget.
2017, and with only a few months living there,
Did you
he
get
can
a
always sense
that made me
something
jump?
strange is about to happen.
Oh
He
no!
gets his phone and captures
Oh
this.
no! What did you DoorDash? Share. What did you get?
You can't leave.
But also, why is it always basement? Why is it always basement? Why is it burrito? Nice.
Yep.
And that last video was like was in Spanish too. Yeah, no joke. Why is it always in the basement? I don't get this.
Well, here
Like,
you
I
go.
get that a basement would be scary, but like you make it scary, you know? People just make it scary when it's like you could make it a lot more of a hospital, of like a nice looking space. Just saying, if you make a basement look as shit as this, I wouldn't wonder why anyone would be scared. Just
Oh, there
right?
you go.
the only time I questioned the supernatural IRL was me just wandering a forest. I mean, fair.
Now, taking
That's
into
fair.
account that this isn't something new to the man, this occurrence doesn't scare him, but he still finds it pretty baffling, and he finds it even more so when
But you
considering
know,
that the
every
door
single
that just
time
opened
people talk
is
about like
extremely
scary
heavy.
stuff with like the
According
forest,
to
I
him,
always
he
just
can
think about
barely
like
open it
the
himself,
Appalachian
despite being quite big.
mountains.
Now, with happenings
I
like
always see
this, one
videos
can totally
about the
understand why he and his
Appalachian
family have
mountains.
left this place. Although
And-
taken
and
in
the rules
2017
surrounding
and living
that
somewhere
place.
else now, this footage continues to baffle him to this day.
Ooh, spooky. Stuff got knocked down and the door opened and closed. Ooh, spooky.
In this next video, a woman is standing outside her house during a rainstorm when she notices something highly unusual. The woman in this video is known as Amanda, and while standing on her patio, something close by catches her attention.
But, you
In
know,
fact,
I would
she was
be
left
fairly
shaken up
spooked
after
if
getting
I
a
was
clear
like just
view of what
walking
she was
alone in the
seeing.
forest.
Taking a closer look,
Like even if
she
it's like
sees
during
this.
the daytime. But it does can get dark in the forest.
Please tell me y'all see this. Just watch. Watch straight out into that yard. Look, you see it? Look.
Oh.
And it happens again. Look. Look. See? Man, I'm telling you right now. Ignore my dogs. But look, man. I think it's
Wasn't with the forest that scared me. It was a bunker entrance. Just felt dread, and I went, yeah, don't enter places
Now,
that
without
you
much
shouldn't
lighting,
enter.
it might be hard to spot what exactly was
Just
being
be my brain
seen,
realizing it
but with
could
a few
just be a
edits,
junkie
it
place.
becomes
Probably.
apparent that
Probably.
something had appeared. It's as if someone or something dressed in white was in the distance. Not sure if she was just seeing things, Amanda shares this video online and immediately gets comments from those who say that they too see the white figure. But of course, let me know what you think. Is a figure seen as many believe, or might there be some explanation for this mysterious
there are just some places
incident?
you shouldn't enter.
Like most clips,
Not even because
this
it's
one
creepy,
has
but
yet to
because
be
it could be a
solved.
dangerous place, because it could be full of like people on like stuff that
If you caught something
should not
creepy
be
on
around,
camera, or if there's
you know?
any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444 at
what kind of
gmail.com.
like email is that?
That being said, let's get back to the video. Now this next video comes from Jalen Love, who although has no idea what was captured, is extremely unsettled by this footage. She claims that no one else had been in the house except her two sisters, who are seen on camera. They had just come back from somewhere at around 10 p.m. when the security camera inside their living room recorded the following.
We have Uncanny
Now
Valley?
it's worth noting that this isn't the first time something scary had occurred.
I don't know, actually.
Only a few weeks prior to this incident, someone broke into their house.
I feel like
It's
that's
for
just
this
also
reason
like a
that they've
brain
set up
trick
cameras
as
around
well.
their
Like
home
things
in case
that
it happens again.
we're so used
But
to
this
seeing
time, it
something
appears that
in a
something
certain
else
way
other
that
than a burglar
once
was
that's something
captured.
once we
The
see
two
something a
sisters
little
enter
bit
inside,
weird,
leaving
it
the
just
front door
hits
open
the
for
Uncanny
Jalen,
Valley.
who's still getting out of the car.
And Uncanny Valley is
As
more
Jalen
like
takes her time
something
to
that
come
usually
inside, this
should be
happens.
normal doesn't appear right, you know? Like, you know, just something feels off about a person, for example. Ooh. Oh. Oh.
Behind this door, a dark figure is seen. It's worth pointing out that no one is seen behind the door before it's opened. Nothing apparent stands out until something eventually does. Whatever this is just stands there while seemingly hiding itself from the camera, or at least a part
just
of it,
blips
as only
in and
partially
out.
do we see the figure. Seeing this, Jalen and her sisters were freaked
afraid of
out.
suddenly seeing
They
a weird
state
lamp
that
on
they
a
wouldn't
table.
have seen this if it wasn't for what occurred later that night.
It's not like I'm reminded of like
According to
that
them, they
one
had heard
video
strange
of like
noises coming from
it's a
downstairs,
short
which made
film
them
where
check
you
their surveillance
where
cameras.
this
But
couple
while
just
checking the
receives like a
footage from
box
earlier that night, they
and
see
basically
this,
don't look away
a
from the
dark
box
silhouette
because
that
there's someone
disappears in the
keeps like
blink of an
popping
eye.
out more and more out
Like
of the
many,
box.
she now believes that something unexplainable was captured. But as always, I'll let you be the judge. Was a ghost caught on camera, or was something else captured?
It just goes in and out like a blip, like a glitch. That's so funny.
It's around 9 p.m. on a Friday night when two sisters are settling in for the evening. During this time, their mom had gone out to walk their dog as she does every night. But while both sisters are alone at home, something happens that leaves them extremely unsettled. Now, the mother in question, known as Isabel Katz, had sent me this video in the hopes that someone could explain her footage. She and her kids live in a house that might be haunted, according to her. Strange things often happen, and she doesn't know what to do. From a sliding cabinet door that is often found open after being closed shut, to mysterious noises heard at night, Isabel is certain that something unexplainable is happening. One night, while Isabel walks the family
Makes
dog,
you walk the
her
dog
two
at night
children
of
are
all
alone at
times,
home
right?
when this is captured.
Like, I understand if you're a couple, you know, or like you live alone and you have a dog and you can walk your dog at night, but like if you have kids, why would you leave your kids at home alone at night? Why would you leave your kids home alone at night just to walk your dog? That's strange. A-N? Well, it seems like she has a sister. Why isn't the sister doing anything? What? What? Door slate. Okay, then.
It was after watching this video that their mother knew something paranormal had occurred. At first, one of her children sees something that terrifies them beyond
Oh, it
belief.
was a sister.
According to her, she had seen what looked like a tall figure standing inside the master bedroom. It wasn't exactly clear as her daughter states, but she knew something was there, and her sister can attest to this as she too had seen something tall inside the room. Following that, the sound of their cabinet door sliding open is heard on camera. Understandably, the whole family was freaked out, if not spooked, by this incident. Not much else is known about this clip, but Isabel hopes that someone could explain her footage, as she's not sure what to do or what was caught on camera. Thanks for watching. And
You
I hope
see
you enjoy.
nothing. What?
Also, if
I ain't seen nothing out of that one. What?
on the night of
The fuck? Okay, gotta love how the camera is specifically placed to not be at an angle where the mirror will reflect the other side, right? I didn't see anything. What? Okay, so the kid went up the stairs, saw something in the bedroom that you don't see, and screams, and then goes inside, and then and then her sister keeps checking the outside, and then okay. If I don't see anything, what? The only thing you hear is like apparently cabinet door sliding, and that's it. And like, what? Okay then. Spooky sound. You can hear sounds for something that you can't even see. Ooh. Ugh. Oh man.
On the night of March 5th of 2024, a young girl is wide awake at a time when she should be asleep. Despite being past her bedtime, this doesn't stop her from playing with her toys. Throughout the night, she remains awake while keeping herself engaged in imaginary play. But little does she know, something unexpected would interrupt playtime. According to the child's mother, the family has been on edge ever since watching the footage recorded on their daughter's security camera. It's around 11 at night when this is captured.
I feel like that's a doll right there at the edge of the table, and that's like even more creepier, if I'm being honest. This is like staring right at the camera. Why is she talking like that? I don't know. Okay, kid decides to play with her dolls at night.
Sure.
In the dark, probably partially in the dark, but still in the dark. Okay then. Like this isn't creepy. Your kid playing with dolls in the middle of the night. Oh. What? Kids! What? Hey, dolls in general. Oh man, I used to have one of those like creepy baby dolls. Oh, conveniently the camera decides to like glitch out. Okay then. I hate the feckin' eyes, right? Yeah, I used to have like one of those like baby dolls that with the eyes that open and close when you lay them down and stuff. And I remember I remember I didn't like any of that. I put it away in our storeroom. No.
It's no wonder that the mother has kept her daughter away from this room. From a toy lighting up on its own, and strangely playing the
used to
same
also,
song
like,
a child hums,
have one
to
of
seeing
those
her getting
big,
dragged under the bed in a seamless motion.
Barbie doll
The
heads
family is
with, that you
extremely
can
concerned for
play,
the safety of their children.
and you can play with the
They
hair of the
believe
Barbie
that
dolls
something had
because
lured her
it
using
was just a big
toy.
head.
Although
But
it isn't
as I
certain if
grew
the
up, I
mother
kind
had
of
asked what her
hated
daughter
that
had
damn
seen,
thing because it was
she's
like
made sure
creepy.
to
It was
lock
like
the room after
in
seeing
a corner of
this.
my room.
But only a few days
And then I
later,
think I ended
she
up
does
putting it
this.
somewhere in the storeroom as well because I couldn't take having that shit in my room anymore.
People have been asking
Like right now, look at the right that doll staring at me.
No.
Right, this is staring at right at the
guys, I think
camera. Like, why
that-
would you put that there?
No, we haven't.
And my chat is stuck again. I hate this.
The last 2 days we've been a little scared.
And I think I'm gonna stop troubleshooting the damn chat at this point. It's like it keeps on disappearing, and I hate it. Okay, so they don't go into this room anymore, apparently. Oh, somebody's scary spooky. Jesus. Oh. I'm gonna refresh chat again.
As if checking under the bed wasn't already scary enough, she captures this, a creepy looking doll hidden below the mattress. She continues to record when suddenly the doll begins to move. Now it's a bit hard to see at first, but after looking again, its head can be seen shifting ever so slightly. It's as if it knows it's being seen. Immensely
just
terrified,
her other kid,
the
yeah,
mother
just her
bolts out of the
other
room
kid
in a panic frenzy.
under the
Naturally,
bed.
She's kept the room locked ever since then. While it isn't known if anything else had occurred outside of the room, the mother continues to post updates, giving her thoughts on the whole situation.
Dolls, just saying.
But currently, the question on the parents' mind remains unanswered.
Yeah,
just
maybe
what
just
exactly
stop playing
had dragged
with
their
realistic
child
dolls, and
under the
maybe
bed?
stop. Maybe the kid shouldn't be too curious and just fucking crawl under the bed. Just saying.
In the following video, two friends who work at a hotel are playing with an elevator that's going down to the floor below.
These are just stupid
Both
stuff
friends are
you do
racing
when you're
against the
like
elevator,
bored
running to the
at
second
work.
floor before it gets there first. But while
I
heading
remember
over,
doing this kind of
something
stuff when I was
happens
at
inside
work.
this
But
elevator
I used to
that
work,
neither
I mean.
friend could explain. This is what was caught.
We got stuck inside the stairwell, so we had to go. Imagine you're doing a funny thing, probably for TikTok, and that happens. Like, oh, we got stuck in the stairwell. It's fucking funny. How the fuck you get stuck in the stairwell? You can get stuck in very interesting ways. Yeah, you can get stuck in like very interesting ways. Like I've gone stuck in like an elevator at night. Well,
Although the sudden appearance of this girl is startling on its own, it's what happens earlier that's by far the most baffling. Immediately after arriving to the second floor, its door, for some reason, begins to open and close while staying on the same floor. But even stranger is that a faint voice is heard inside the elevator. It kinda sounds like it's saying mm-hmm or something along those lines. Now neither friend could explain this, but surprisingly, this incident is just one of many. It
I've
would be at
gotten
this
stuck in
exact
an
hotel
elevator
where the two
before, like
friends
I think
work at that
a
another
couple of
peculiar
times
incident had
at my old
occurred.
workplace. It
Take
was
a
like,
look.
I mean,
We're
the
getting
elevator
crazy
for the
calls
staff
from this
is
room that
kind
is
of old.
unoccupied in the second floor.
It gets stuck,
And
but
this is like
the way
third
it gets
time it's
stuck is
happened.
that
And
it would not, when you
I'm bringing
go
y'all on with
in,
me, so
sometimes it would not open, it would not go up and down, and then and the only way you could even like get out is if like someone on another floor presses a button. But if no one presses the button, the elevator will just go all the way up to like the top floor, and the door would still not open. So you'd have to wait a long fucking while before you could even like exit. Luckily, on both moments, I just got stuck for like 10 minutes at most, and eventually, someone might it'll just start on its own, or someone might press a button.
There's a phone.
But yeah, I've gone stuck in an elevator. It's not
No one's
fun.
calling?
Thankfully,
No one's
I had like my phone
Everything's
still. But
chilling.
it sucks. Surprisingly, you can get a little bit
Yeah,
lost on
okay.
like a stairwell.
No one here, no phone calls. I'm out. This is weird.
But yeah, I would also not work in a hotel again because so
The
many
room
scary
itself
things
is
can
already
happen.
creepy enough, but the fact that someone, as he mentions, has been calling from this room makes it even more unsettling. While the employee doesn't state.
Okay, I actually have a story for that. So, I've mentioned it a couple of times before, and I actually still had that job like while I was like streaming as a VTuber. So I used to work at a hotel. It was an old hotel, and it's been around for like a couple of years, and it's like a big resort. It's a 5-star resort, and it was a 5-star hotel, and I did used to work a couple of like evening shifts as well. Never night shifts, but like evening shifts. And we have had incidents like this before where we've had people calling from rooms that were not occupied. And once you could excuse it, but a couple of times we had people calling basically like room service and asking for like water and stuff, and we would give it to them, because that's what we do. And there was this one incident where it wasn't just room service who came up, it was also like housekeeping, because someone was asking for water and ice. But when both of them arrived at the room, and housekeeping usually has keys to all the rooms, right? So when they opened the door, no one was in the room. There was no one in that room, and there was no one who was supposed to be staying in that room, I think, for that day. So no one had checked out and no one had checked in. The room was empty. It was completely dark. But someone had called from that room asking for water and ice. And let's just say it creeped out one of our runners, because yeah, no. and those are the kind of moments that are creepy, because like you have like other witnesses as well. Like housekeeping was there to witness as well. There was no one there. There was no one supposed to be in that room. Man, definitely never gonna work in a hotel again. Not just for that reason, obviously, but like you encounter some stuff when you work in like certain jobs. You do. I've encountered like other creepy stuff as well. I'm the type of person who I'm not scared. I just mainly ignore stuff if I find something that's creeping me out. But that's pretty much. But that's just me. That's just how I deal with it. That is not how other people deal with it. That's just how I deal with it. I'm not easily scared. Yeah, I'm not an easily scared kind of person. But it's not to say that I don't get creeped out. But it is what it is,
Let's keep going. If he had seen anyone or anything inside, he goes on to say that something very strange was caught in this room just a few days ago. This incident was actually captured by his coworker who was setting up new furniture in this room. Mind you, that during this time, the second floor wasn't occupied, meaning that all the rooms on this floor were devoid of any guests. It was just both employees working inside this room when this was caught.
I was recording for a vlog. The light in this room doesn't work, so we had to work in the dark.
I don't know, but I mean, I felt bad, but also no, don't feel bad. It's just terrible.
Cool. Almost. My Phasmophobia gameplay goes. I don't think it's been a while since I played Phasmo.
Anyways, so my sister, she graduates in 2 days, and I asked for the whole weekend off because like we're gonna.
What?
Here
In this corner?
the right corner.
Okay. Or in that corner. I don't know. I mean, like, I know it's super dark right now, but I feel like personally it would look
wouldn't
better
you just
in this area. There's just too much backlight. There's like not enough good. I don't know.
That's true, but I mean, you can see if someone's trying to like break into your room. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Weirdo.
In the mirror, a distinct outline of a pitch black silhouette can be seen in the corner of the room. It appears to stand there while seemingly observing the girls do their job. For only a brief moment do we see the tall figure in the mirror, but as the camera pans to the corner where the figure was spotted, it's no longer there. Like before, the girls were freaked out beyond belief. They have no idea as to who or even what had been in the room, but they'd rather not know, let alone go back inside, as the whole encounter has left them pretty spooked. Whether it's the elevator acting up or the constant phone calls made from this room, they can't shake the feeling that something very strange is going on with the second floor of the hotel. As of now, there haven't been any updates, but until then, let me know your thoughts on this one. Now this next video comes from a man who, while being alone at home, spots something out of the corner of his eye. It happened while being in his living room scrolling on his phone. For some reason, he couldn't shake the feeling that someone was watching him. Paranoia was getting the best of him, as he thought, so he tried his best not to think much of it. But just when he started to ease up, he sees it. A figure standing at his window. He immediately takes out his phone to record it on the off chance that no one would believe him.
That's the thing that I kind of like
now,
do not like.
We don't see the figure on camera, but something else happens that terrifies him to his core.
You know,
this is what
the big reason why I would love to live in an apartment more than
really tripping out
a house. Like, I know the advantages of having a house is that you have a ton more space and a ton more room, right? But me personally, I would rather live in an apartment.
I'm freaking out.
And I would want to live in an apartment where it has to be second floor and above. I don't want to live anywhere on like the ground floor or basically the first floor. I want to be the second floor above. Because I don't want anyone to like be fucking peeking into my home. You know? Hell no. So I would rather live in a place where it's like second floor and above. No one can fucking peek into my room. Hell nah. That's why maybe I'm not a big fan of like houses. Or if I'm gonna ever be living in a house, I'd rather be living in a house where it's like, you know, it's all the houses like connected together, instead of like
there's something in here.
Like in a block, instead of like singular houses. Who the fuck quack? Who the fuck quacked at me? And I just put 2 heavy duty curtains. Ain't nobody peeking in. Now I don't feel safe even with like heavy duty curtains.
What initially comes off as just a video of someone being paranoid is in fact footage of something completely different. This is made obvious by the sudden movement of kitchen items. But even before that, the man's overwhelming sense of unease makes it clear that something strange is going on.
Why are you honking at me?
Whatever it might be that's happening,
Why you
the man
do the
hopes
honk?
to get more of it on camera. And even if he doesn't, then at least he can rest assured that this was captured. At around 3 in the morning, a truck driver is heading northbound on the I-57 when suddenly he begins to panic. Something had just appeared in his field of vision, and whatever it was, it made him feel terribly disturbed. The person driving is known as Ken McGill, and throughout all his road trips and delivering goods, nothing as unsettling as this has ever occurred. Not sure what he saw, he pulls to the side of the road and reviews the footage captured by his dash cam. Looking at the video, he was glad to have pulled over far away from what he'd seen. This is what he caught.
What has he seen?
She can go meet up with him and see if she can get him to confess. And it's a tough decision, I'm sure, but Amy...
I feel like being a trucker is also like kind of like scary.
Out of nowhere, a person dressed in white appears close by.
Oh.
They almost seem to come out of nowhere before leaving out of sight. It happens quickly, but not so fast that it's overlooked. Ken is no doubt thankful that he caught this, but he's also completely terrified. And for good reason. Only a day later after posting this video, an accident had occurred at this exact spot. Reports indicate that those involved in the accident saw a lady dressed in white in the middle of the road, causing them to swerve their car to avoid hitting her. However, when interstate police looked at security footage that caught the event, they only saw the car swerving and crashing, but not the lady they claimed to have seen. It appears that they swerved for no apparent reason. While those in the accident swear that they saw a woman, Ken believes that something supernatural had appeared. Whether ghost or not,
I feel like
this
trucking,
whole incident continues to baffle him.
Being a trucker is also like kind of like probably like a terrifying job.
On a Wednesday night,
because you're on
a
the
family
road for
shoots
the
a video
most part
to
and
record
you're
a
doing
special
like
occasion.
long distance
It's someone's
traveling.
birthday, and they just got surprised. The person whose birthday is being
and
celebrated is known as
chances are
Danny,
roads are gonna
and
be
although
like
expecting a
super like
surprise party from his wife and
sparse
kid,
with like
he was
anyone
not
else.
expecting the following incident.
So
What
imagine
was
like you're
caught during this
traveling long
moment
distance
has
and then
left
you
the
see
family
shit that
immensely
you probably
terrified.
don't want to see, and you
This is
especially if you're
Danny's
traveling
video.
like through roads
My
like,
birthday was the other
like through
day, and
forests
my
and
wife
stuff.
surprised me with some sorbet, and my son blows out my candles. After relighting the candles, I looked at the footage and saw something.
Now it happens real fast, but in case you missed it, here it is again.
Oh.
It's hard to see at first, but if you slow the footage and watch closely, you'll notice what looks to be a figure standing behind the family. Only there for just a split second does it appear on camera, leaving Danny unsure as to what was captured. Thinking that his eyes were deceiving him or that it was just his own shadow, he takes a second look. But after seeing this multiple times and sharing this clip with others,
could be
he's
like
come
a
to realize
someone's
that
shadow,
something was
though.
in fact behind him. So then, just who or what was at his party?
Maybe just anyone. What? Come on. Be for real.
Now,
Be for
just like the
fucking
previous
real.
video, this one involves a family celebrating someone's birthday.
Happy birthday, dear Ben.
Like any birthday celebration, a candlelit cake is placed before the honored guest. But there's something about this video that sets it apart from any other festive moment caught on camera. While friends and family sing happy birthday, this happens.
But the eye. I mean, it's really.
Happy birthday to you. What? Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday, dear Ben. Happy birthday to you.
Just like viewers, Ben, the birthday boy, is caught off guard upon seeing smoke rise from his cake. It wasn't until looking down that he realized his candles had been blown out. He didn't blow them, and neither did anyone else,
Happy
according to
birthday!
the party.
Happy birthday!
Yet if no one blew out
to
the cake,
anyone who
then what
watches
did?
this stream and
This video
anyone who
becomes
watches
even
this VOD.
stranger when looking at the footage taken from a different perspective. From this angle, we have a closer look at the candles, but it's the way in which they're supposedly blown
I said,
that
nah,
makes
you're
this
taking too
incident
long. I'm gonna
baffling.
need a piece of
They
this.
appear to go out as though someone or something had been right in front of the cake, yet the only person who's closest to it is Ben, who clearly doesn't do anything.
That could be anyone.
It isn't certain
Anything
as to
though.
what exactly happened that day, but if viewers had a guess, they would assume something unexplainable had taken place.
That could be just someone playing a prank though. Like,
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check
Yeah.
out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over
You
to
farted. Yeah, someone probably
scaryvideos444
farted.
at gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video.
Someone probably farted on those candles.
In this next video, a child is getting ready to go to school when something very strange happens.
Oh,
It was on a
one of those
Monday
ring
at around
cameras.
7 a.m. that this happened. He was packing his lunch for school at a time when no one else was awake. It was just him, alone downstairs in the kitchen. This is where the mother claims to have
irresponsible.
heard her son screaming out of his lungs in the most gut-wrenching manner. The video captures this, but there's also something else that's caught that no one in the family could explain. This is their footage. A voice with perfect clarity is heard on camera. The mother's son claims that it came from the kitchen, yet no one had been downstairs during this time. The whole space was empty.
He just
apart from
drops
his son
it,
being there.
like-
But as it seems, he
That's
wasn't
funny.
alone. Now this whole incident gets even creepier when listening to the story provided by the mother. According to her, this is what happened after her son came bolting into the bedroom upstairs.
He said that he heard a voice coming from the cabinets.
He just dropped it. He just dropped it and just like, fucking, I'm going fucking upstairs.
When he dropped his noodles, he ran upstairs, came busting in my room, jumping all over my bed, hiding in the corner, screaming and hollering, saying he didn't want to die. Somebody was in the house, somebody was in the house, telling me to get mine because somebody was in the house, somebody was in the house. And I'm like, and he finally did get a little bit quiet. We started hearing footsteps. I mean, big, heavy,
demons.
steps. So like now at this point, I'm terrified.
I'm running, I'm going up, I'm going upstairs, I'm running, I'm gunning it.
As she states, the sound of footsteps
Can you hear me?
going
Hello,
up
I'm
the
gunning it.
staircase
I'm running,
was
I'm running.
heard just moments after her son came running into the room.
Calling it out like it's fucking
Everyone else had been
Fortnite.
inside the room, so she had no clue as to who was on the staircase. But after watching this video, she now knows. Either someone was actually there, or, as many believe, something beyond comprehension had paid them a visit. Whatever the case might be, her son's guttural scream will stand out as the most horrifying part about this incident, according to the mother. In this last video, a couple of nurses are working the night shift at a hospital in Dallas, Texas, when things get very strange. This video was taken on a certain floor of this hospital where many patients claim to have seen unexplainable things. On this particular night, two nurses are cleaning up a medical station when this is captured.
Work at a hospital. I definitely don't want to end up at the hospital. Like, yeah, I'm never gonna go to the hospital. Fuck that shit. I ain't going there.
Did you hear her?
I ain't going anywhere near the hospital.
You hear her?
I mean, guess floor 6, room 6, bed 6 at 13.
Le voy a decir en yoga que we'll work them up.
I'm grabbing
We want
them.
them up.
Is it getting cold? It's getting cold.
It's very
I need
faint,
the
but
blanks.
if you raise the volume, you'll hear what sounds like a little girl humming or even giggling.
You hear her?
It's easy to miss the first time, but upon hearing it, you won't miss it again. You'll notice this after watching the following video, in which another nurse at the same hospital captures this.
That was you.
No, I swear to God. Was that something?
Hi.
Once again, the same humming sound is heard. Keep in mind that no one was occupying these rooms during this time,
I'm definitely
ruling out the
upset. I didn't hear
possibility
shit.
of
I
this
kind of
having been a
heard it, I
patient,
guess, but like it
or
was
at
so
least a
faint. I was
physical
like,
one, because apparently nurses believe
you
that
might-
the humming
you might as
sound
well
is
just
being
not
made
hear
by the
anything.
spirit of a little girl who was once a patient at this hospital but passed away. Whether or not that's the case remains uncertain, but regardless, this video is still a mystery as no one at the hospital knows who's making these humming noises. Like most videos, there has yet to be a definitive explanation for what happened. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
honestly, you might as well not hear anything at that point. No? Yeah, let's read this video.
At around 9 a.m. on a Monday morning,
We're
a
just going
teenage
through
girl
these
named Mildred
videos.
Neva wakes up to find her dog snuggled up on her blanket.
I hope you guys are enjoying
Rarely
this
does
so
her dog
far,
ever
though.
do this. For once, her dog has finally chosen to nestle up in bed with her and her sister, who both share the same bed. Although initially caught off guard, she proceeds to grab her phone to record this moment. But as she records, something happens that leaves her
Not the Monday
extremely
morning.
terrified. After looking closely at the footage, she saw it.
Aww.
This is what she caught.
Look at the puppy! I love the puppy! Puppy makes everything better. Ah! You're so fluffy! Look at him! Sorry, I was paying way too much attention to the puppy. Didn't see shit. Oh.
According to viewers, it now makes sense as to why her dog had suddenly decided to snuggle
They
up
could
in
have
bed.
slowed it down or
Either
like do a
someone
freeze
or
frame.
something was in the room. The only other person inside was Mildred's sister, who was lying in bed beside her. But whoever, or whatever this might have been, is completely unknown to Mildred. They just seem to appear out of nowhere, before vanishing in less than a few seconds. This definitely spooked Mildred, but it's the zoomed-in screenshot of this clip that keeps her up at night. As many viewers have noted, something about this image makes them feel immensely uneased. They don't know what was captured, but they think it's best if Mildred and her sister slept elsewhere. While Mildred has made no further videos regarding this clip, viewers continue to speculate as to what exactly was captured
I don't
in
get
this
that
footage.
part. Where it's like,
Just
oh,
who
we
or
haven't
what
had many.
was this?
We didn't do any other videos after. It's like, okay.
In this next video, two friends are chatting inside a car when they immediately go silent upon noticing something strange in a building nearby.
We just discovered drunk college student.
Now the first half of this footage doesn't really show anything
they're just
peculiar.
drunk college
All that's
students.
seen is someone who for some reason is walking back and forth in the privacy of their own home. Although spying on someone who they don't know is already strange enough, it's the following detail that both friends find very strange. Whoever this is pacing in a way that they've never seen before. They don't seem to be walking, as they mention. Watching closely, they continue to record, when suddenly they see this.
Okay, so they're pacing. Oh. Oh. The fuck, are they Naruto running? They look like they were Naruto running in their room. Oh god, get your hands off the... Okay.
Sí, porque no es que sube y baja así desde...
Just someone recording TikTok vids, right? Yeah, probably they're just someone recording a weird TikTok video and you're just spying on them.
Just when they thought that things couldn't get stranger, this happens. Out of nowhere, the person inside this building begins to pace back and forth, but extremely fast. It almost seems a little too fast for anyone to be able to do. The two friends watch in disbelief, feeling creeped out by this eerie sight. Whoever, or whatever this might be, appears to be moving at a speed beyond human capacity. While there has yet to be an update as they plan to reach out to the supposed person who lives there, both friends remain unsure as to who, or even what, was caught on camera.
And no one here did a follow-up either? Really? Or hear me out, they're jumping back and forth. Yeah, they're probably just a weeb running, like Naruto running around their room or something.
In 2017 with an old phone, which might explain why the footage isn't of the highest quality. But HD or not, the video is still pretty disturbing. It was during a video call with
they just
someone that
happened to be
They
recording
state
with
that the
like a
person they were
low
talking to
quality
wanted to see the mess
camera.
inside their
Yeah,
godmother's
and
house,
then they
as
just
apparently
happened to
it was
capture
pretty
something
messy.
with that low
But
quality
unbeknownst to them,
camera.
it wouldn't just be the mess inside this house that scares them, but rather something else. This is what was caught.
Yeah, just happened to be recording on a low
She's a straight hoarder.
quality camera.
You should get this when I get home. Like, watch. She's got problems. Can you see this yet?
Huh?
Where
You
did they
can't
find
see
these
this yet,
cameras?
can you?
In 2010.
Oh, I think so.
Hold on. She is.
They found
she's
this
got-
video in
I don't know.
2010.
She's got a lot
Or
of money.
something, I
She
don't
just like she's really cheap and she keeps everything.
You know what the strangest thing is?
This
For
is her
some reason, there are a
house.
lot of people on TikTok who are really into like old retro phones, like with shitty cameras and
Like,
everything.
she
I'm just
keeps
like, why would you?
everything.
That's the strangest
She's
thing
really
ever.
well off too, but
It happens quickly, but in case you missed it, here it is again.
hold on. She is.
What?
She's got a lot of money. She just.
I'm into old retro
like, she's
stuff
really
too.
cheap
As everything
and
is the
she keeps
same nowadays, they
everything.
had to like, yeah, true. That's the dog, bro. I'm a
Like
bit
something
hello,
out of a horror
hello,
movie,
Moon
a
Man.
pale-like
Hello.
face is seen floating in pitch darkness before disappearing. It appears
How
for
you
only a
doing,
few
Moon
seconds,
Man? We're
during
just
which
watching
the face
scary
can be seen
videos and-
moving. It's easy to miss the first time, but watching this again, it looks as if its head is turning towards the camera. It seemingly stares directly at the person recording, as if letting them know that they're watching. Not sure as to what was captured, the man who took this writes that the face shares a faint resemblance to his godmother's ex-husband, who passed away in this house. He passed in
People are just
2001,
seeing things that
but ever since
they
then,
want to see. What?
strange
How
things
would?
have happened.
What?
While
What
some
is that
believe this may have been his
explanation?
spirit,
What?
Others believe that something else was captured. Regardless, whatever
Yeah,
had
it's
been
not
there
doing much.
has yet to be known.
Yeah, we're just chilling
But as
right
always,
now,
let me
watching
know your
scary
thoughts
videos
on
and
this
eating
one.
food. I bet I can take my camera and record darkness and get something like this, right? Right?
Now this next video takes
I
place
bet if I
inside a
take my
clinic
phone right
where
now
a
and just
couple
start
of nurses
recording my
swear that
house
something
suddenly,
unexplainable was
I'm
caught
just
on
gonna end up
camera.
seeing something
This
and just be
footage
like,
was
oh
captured by a
god,
staff
guys, there's
member who likes to
there's
document
something
funny moments that
in my
happen at
in my
work.
shot
But
in my
despite having
shot,
plenty of
man.
footage of
Look at
employees
this,
having
there's a
fun,
face, and
it's the
just
following video that they can't stop thinking about. On November 14 of 2023, Jenna DeSormu takes out her phone to record what she thinks is a child's voice coming out of nowhere. No children are ever present at this clinic, which didn't make sense to Jenna as to why she was hearing a kid's voice. She takes this video and captures this.
Always like that though, like
That was clear though.
guys, I heard something. I found something, guys. Look at that. Oh,
Super clear.
Here it goes again.
oh no, there's a ghost in my home. Whatever will I do?
it's funny?
Right?
Is it? Yeah. Stop it. And then the freaking phone rings.
Within the clinic, a barely audible voice is heard coming from somewhere. It's distinctive enough to know that it's no one else's voice, as it sounds like a talking child. But it's not just talking, but rather responding to questions that are asked by staff. While this fact alone makes it stranger, it's the following video that further adds to the weirdness
Will
of
they
this
ever find me a
incident.
cheap rent
Only
home
a few
before
days
trying
ago,
to evict
before
me?
this
Because I ain't
incident,
leaving.
a different employee captured this.
For real. But our office,
Do it
you
again.
call it an office ghost.
I'm shaking. Jesus Christ. Come on. You can do it. Move it. Come on, move it.
What?
Stop. Stop.
What?
Move it. Come on. Can you knock it down? You can knock it down. Come on.
I feel the last thing you should do is goading a ghost
Yo,
to do shit. Wait, so you tell him to move it, but then you tell him to stop. Even I would be pissed.
Come on.
I feel like anyone would be pissed if you tell them to do something and then you tell them not stop.
Yo, that box is f***ing moving.
I don't see shit. What? What? Unless it's falling. What?
I can't even say this straight.
What?
Come on. Stop. Nope. Nope. Nope.
The ghost is like,
We're
pay
done.
me, right?
A
I
box
would be
seemingly
like,
moves on
pay
its
me.
own, as if
Give me
someone was
money.
nudging it towards the edge. Having no clue as to how it could have fallen, they walk away in disbelief.
That's
This
overtime.
occurrence, coupled with the child's voice, has led staff to
That is
believe that the
definitely
clinic is haunted.
overtime.
They can't help but think that the spirit of a child is haunting their workplace. As with most videos, it isn't certain as to what exactly was captured in these 2 clips. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one. On the night of May 10th of 2024, a mother's looking at her child through a Ring camera when something happens that scares the living daylights out of her. Veronica Alba, who submitted this video, writes that she was watching over her child from a different part of the house. She was upstairs, getting her 2-year-old ready for bed. Her 4-year-old, who was downstairs, was waiting for her to come back. But during this time, something happens that Veronica can't explain. Mind you, that no one else was home except Veronica and her 2 children.
Yeah, that kid did
This
some
is your
know that
footage.
look at these.
Watch.
He in trouble. Just look when you miss some shit and you know you caught. For real.
Be careful. It's me, Snoopy.
You know, there have been instances of like people like pedos like actually connecting to like baby monitors. Yeah, there have been instances of people like creeps connecting to like baby monitors and like talking directly to children. Baby monitors are not secure. Yeah, they're not secure at all. People like there have been creepers who like actually hack into like baby monitors and
Now
talking
Veronica
to children.
writes that she didn't hear the screams on
watching
camera
children.
till much later. It
I
was
would never
only
have
after
one for
playing the
when I
footage
eventually
from the
have a
cam that
child.
she heard it. According to her, a woman's
Whoa.
voice is heard from inside the house, sounding as though she's crying or in total distress. She doesn't think that it came from outside, considering that the voice echoes within the walls of her home. How she didn't hear
Legit
this when it
websites you
happened
just hear on
baffles
the
her,
ClearNet,
but the
like,
fact that it
even
came from
regular cameras
downstairs
are
where her child
broadcast.
was alone
That's-
makes her
see,
feel
that's the
very
scary
unsettled.
thing.
Without
And,
knowing where the
you know,
voice came from, she
I
continues
use
to
a
be on
webcam,
edge,
right?
hoping
And
that it
usually
doesn't
whenever
happen
I'm not
again.
streaming, I actually turn my webcam up because I
If you
do
caught
not
something
want
creepy
people.
on camera, or if there's
I
any
do
ghost
not.
videos you'd
I do
like me
not
to
want
check
any
out
chance
and
of
include in the
anything
next
creeping on
compilation,
me,
you
so
can
I
send
always
them
turn my
over to
webcam up towards the ceiling.
scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being
That
said,
because that shit
let's
is
get back to the video.
scary. That shit is terrifying.
On a Thursday
I
afternoon,
have a full-on
somewhere
cover
in
for mine,
Texas, a
right?
woman named Kiki Clemens begins to freak out. She tries her best to keep calm, but considering
Like
what
you,
just happened,
you
she
gotta
just
be
can't.
safe, you know. So
Something very
you know,
strange had
turn
just occurred in her
turn
backyard,
your webcam
and
up
so
or like
she
cover them
records this
completely.
video on the off chance
I
that
didn't
no
know
one
how
would
easily
believe her.
accessible most
Even
devices
before
are,
this,
right?
there were countless
I-
times when she knew that something wasn't right with her
Some
home,
people are just, like,
particularly the small shed in the back.
Creeps.
The light is off. Everything is super tight locked.
Despite being vacant or deprived of any tenants, her dog Dutch would always stare at the shed. There hasn't been a time when Dutch would not look at the space. Whenever she does, it's with complete focus. As Kiki states, she's always locked in, looking at something that doesn't appear to be there. Now Kiki definitely finds this strange, but it never occurred to her that something spooky would ever happen until recently. On a certain day, while playing with her dog out in the back, the door to the shed suddenly flings open. Terrified beyond belief,
Before I even
she
used to tape
cautiously
my front
walks
cameras
over
on my
and
device, but at
records
some
this
point I got
video.
lazy. Yeah,
Take
I
a
would
look.
not be able to like keep that up.
That was hella weird. There's literally no way that door just opened by itself.
Bork, bork, bork. Bork, 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 bork. Bork, bork, bork.
Like, I really don't get freaked out, but that was really just.
And the thing about these
That
things
door
though,
has
even if you're a
a
skeptic,
keypad lock
a lot
on
of,
it.
I mean, still, so he isn't
Like,
scared.
and it's actually hard to get in.
Yeah, the thing with like, we'll let the dogs out, we'll let them grippers out.
Dutch, where are you going? Don't leave me.
Woof, 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 bark, bark. Think about these kinds of like things though, is that they feed on your fear, right? Even if you're a skeptic, these kinds of things, they feed on your fear. That's probably why a lot of them happen at night, because
Why
your
did you
fear
just
is
jump like
at its highest when
that?
you can't see shit. But if it scared the shit out of
baby.
you, then why not do it in the daytime, you know?
Y'all, do you see her?
Hey, you're pointing it at the dog, you're not pointing it at the door. So I don't know what's supposed to be exactly creepy other than your dog reacting to something that doesn't seem to be there.
What the f is going on?
You could point it at the door. Also, that is a big shed.
It's unclear why, but Dutch is looking at a certain spot behind the door. Clearly, no one is there, given that no feet or shoes are seen below the door frame when Kiki approaches the
I guess
shed.
good thing I only
If no
have
one is
cats.
there,
They never
then
cared
what
enough to
is?
hiss at something if
It
it's
doesn't
there.
seem obvious, but one
My
thing that many
cats-
viewers have pointed out, which freaked out Kiki upon
well, one of my
realizing,
cats is
is
like
the
the
fact that
skittish
Dutch
type.
is looking past the door's
So,
height.
we've
Whatever
had
is
a couple
there,
of like
according to
instances
viewers,
where one of my
must be
cats
tall.
noticed something,
Considering that Kiki
and
thinks
there was a
something
point
supernatural had
where
occurred,
they got
she
very,
believes
very
that something
scared
was actually
that they
there
were like
that only Dutch could
howling
see.
and like
To this
crazy
day,
and
her
scratching
dog
at like
continues to look at the
our
space
like
as if
sliding
scared
door,
by
trying to
something
get
that
in
can't be
because
seen.
something spooked them enough for them to like cry out like that. Thankfully,
On
someone was
April
downstairs,
28th of
so you know
2023,
they
a very
brought him
short
in,
video was
brought our
posted
cat
by a
in. But
security
like,
guard who was entrusted with
this was
safeguarding
back
an
when we
isolated
didn't
area
have
during the
neighbors
nighttime.
just yet.
Needless to say, after what happened that night, they no longer work the night shift.
But
It
after
isn't
we've
certain if this
had
incident had solely
neighbors,
been responsible for why they stopped
on
working
both-
late
on,
at
like,
night,
the other
but
side,
based on the footage captured by the following CCTV
on
camera,
like
this
our
may
like
just be the
left
reason.
side.
It's late at night.
Hey,
when
we haven't
this
had
is
anything
captured.
happen anymore. Oh god, it's another like recording a security footage. What was that? Samsung? or Android in general.
Bak burada fark ettim. Dışarı çıktım. Baktım kayboldu. Buradan kayboldu. Ondan sonra koşturdum içeri.
Now, the night guard hadn't noticed anything strange until looking at a live transmission of the surrounding premises. It was immediately then that he noticed an odd figure standing a few feet away from his post. Naturally, he walks outside to interrogate the individual, but he wasn't able to because apparently they just disappear. They,
Although
or
this
it,
happens
just
because
seemingly
most
floats away
CCTVs
before
in these
dissipating
buildings are
into thin
analog,
air.
it's just rewriting
Something
over
had
tape.
obviously been there, but what exactly was
yeah.
seen is unknown. Whether a person or something else, this footage
I think usually
continues
you'd
to
have to
baffle
pay
the night
really
guard,
good
who
money
has
for like
no
really
clue as to
good
who or
security
what was
cameras,
seen
right?
that
They're
night.
actually projecting like much more like HD footage instead of like these analog kind of like CCTVs.
On April 30th of
Overburned from tape
2024, a
beforehand.
hotel situated in the
Oh.
countryside of Latin America had shared a video of something pretty strange. The hotel in question is known as Hotel Huchtepec, and although not many people come here, employees often clean up rooms in which no one had occupied.
So I'm guessing
they would
that's
enter a
just, like,
room and find the whole space
From a
entirely
previous
disheveled.
night or something.
Given how frequent this happens, the idea of a burglar having ransacked the place no longer seems likely. The space would be rearranged, but nothing would be missing. Although highly unusual, this next video might just be the strangest incident. One day, an employee had been told by a coworker that somebody was inside a room that shouldn't have
asshole that
any
explains
guests.
magic tricks.
Curious
I
to see if
mean,
anyone was
I
actually
would prefer
there,
that if
they
I'm being
record this
honest.
video and capture this.
Irma me dijo que se veía
Because
una
I get
persona
annoyed
en la
whenever I go on
habitación
TikTok
30.
and you have these people like,
le dije,
oh, so
"No."
how do you
Me
think this
dice,
happens?
"Está
And when
ocupada."
they
Le digo,
have like
"No,
this little
no,
like
se desocupó en la mañana y no hay
like
nadie.
magic
Yo
trinket and
misma
stuff
fui a
and they don't
ventilar esa
explain
habitación.
anything. I
Y
get
ahorita que voy
annoyed.
pasando por acá,
So
me
I
doy
don't mind if
cuenta que
people
sí es
explain to me
cierto,
magic
se ve
tricks.
se ve como que si alguien se estuviera asomando en la
There
ventana.
was this one person on TikTok, I don't
Vamos a
remember
ver
their name, but they would like drink
qué hay
apple
ahí, pero se
juice
supone que no hay
and they
nada.
would like
Y sigue ahí
explain
viendo.
those stupid like magic tricks because like yeah, I think they were also annoyed that nobody would
Aquí más
explain anything.
Aquí más cerquita. Sí, miren, ahí se ve, se alcanza a ver una cara, unos ojos. Vamos a ver.
Vamos a ver a esa habitación. Estamos subiendo las escaleras porque desde ahí es donde estábamos viendo que se veía. Aquí ya no se ve nada.
Oh. Was that one pick of Ash, baby? But yeah, it looks like it was like such a weird face, and then it just goes away. Oh, she's very not gonna lie, right? I guess because it's the daytime, so I guess she thinks she's safe because it's the daytime. But for real though, if I see something, I ain't getting close there.
Upon getting closer, a face is seen at the window. It appears to stay in place without moving an inch, making this even more uncanny than it already is. Although some viewers have implied that this is a person, others believe that it's anything but. Its appearance is similar
Those
to that
only
of
eat
something
people
out
at
of
nighttime. Everyone
nightmares.
knows that. See,
After
Ash,
checking
baby.
around, the mysterious figure is no longer there. Somehow, they had vanished before a sudden noise scares the living daylights out of the employee. Now only so much is known about this incident, but like always,
You're
you be the
nasty.
judge on what occurred
Is it
here.
the saw puppet?
Was a
It's
ghost
Jason.
caught on camera?
Yeah, it's probably a
Or
saw
had
puppet or a
something else been
it's
captured?
Jason. Here's another example of
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
That's another example of never work at a hotel, never work at a motel, never work at a hostel. Don't. Especially if it has like a long history. Yeah, hell no. Hell no. You end up encountering stuff you just don't want to encounter. You know? Ugh. Sorry. Like a mosquito. I trust my gut if it ain't scared. Yeah, I don't get scared easily, but I just don't want to like encounter anything that could ruin my day, if I'm being honest. I carry myself, that's what I never ever want to encounter. Scary mirrors. Oh no! But what if you're a vampire though? And vampires can't see themselves in the mirror. Okay, I think that's enough spooky bits for today. We've gone on for like 2.5 hours. I think that's good. That was fun though. I like doing this. That is fine, but I am not. Oh man. Although I think from what I heard, the reason why vampires can't see themselves in the mirror is because apparently thank you for the hongs, Taylor. Thank you. But yeah, from what I heard, apparently people like vampires don't see themselves in the mirror is because the mirror is mixed with like silver or something. But I feel like if it's not mixed with silver, then vampires can technically see themselves. But I don't know. I feel, isn't silver more like a werewolf thing than a vampire thing? I don't know. I just know that you can kill vampires with a stick to the heart and that's it. But yeah, I feel like this is a good... Explain water. Water is made up of hydrogen and oxygen. Actually, you know, I don't know. H2O. Whatever. Probably. Is it back there though? Yeah, probably. I don't know. I mean, we have Moon Man here if he wants to explain the like vampire reflections. Silver bullets can kill vampires. Yeah. Yeah, at least that's the explanation I heard about mirrors. So you know, maybe they might reflect on water because water isn't made of silver, but maybe they might not reflect on like silver water. There's that. But yeah, I think this is a good place to stop. This was fun. I wish I should do more of this reacting to scary videos. This is fun. Yeah, I like doing this. Yes, let me ask a vampire. There's a current anime saying that garlic makes vampires drunk. Yeah, you know what? I don't understand why is it garlic of all things. Like, why garlic? Like, what media was talking about like garlic makes vampires like is something like an anti-vampire thing, you know? Ghouls are peasant vampires and would definitely pass out with silver. Yes. On how to kill a vampire. For real. But yeah. Thank you everyone so much for coming. This is fun. I want to do more of this. I want to do more reacting to scary videos. This is fun. Maybe next time I'll finally do that reading of like Empress Teresa. We'll never know. I actually haven't finished my food if I'm being honest. Oh yeah. Thank you everyone so much for coming. This was fun. And I hope I'll see you guys all again next time. Eat. Don't worry, I will eat. Cool streamer, can't wait to see you at 1 million followers. That is the dream. 1 million followers. That is the dream. That is the dream. One day we will get partner. Thank you for the stream. Yeah, thank you everyone so much for coming. It was fun. I'll see you all in the next stream. Have a great summer vacation. Bye bye.